EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Washington Commanders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go in the rain in Landover. He's across the 20 to the 21. And that's where the drive will begin.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Dokta Strange. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Get it! 79, bro! Cougar 19!
Krosky Merritt to run again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play there for Washington. And even 50 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
60 vices, 60 vices. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Jermaine Johnson, the former 1st-round pick, in there to bring him down. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This one not on target. It's short. It is right. It is no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Here we go, start.
They'll start on the ground with Singleton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
First and 10.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And
he will score. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. That his second TD catch of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. Check up.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of 1.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third down and 9. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready.
On the give, this is Singleton. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves.
A tight end in motion now.
Ready up.
On the zone read, a give to Singleton. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here's first and 10.
Check smash. Cougar 19.
One of the tight ends motions right. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready.
A give up the middle to Singleton. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
4-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Ward. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down for Tennessee.
Here we go, Stack. Pass to 60, pass to 60.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Go.
They'll run on first down with Singleton. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
7 Pirates, 6 Maverick.
They'll motion the slot man right. From the gun, here's Ward. That is hauled in at the 5. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Shotgun snap for Ward. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Third and long.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
to throw is Ward. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Titans will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play there for Washington. And even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
On the set.
Second down and 8.
Hey, smash front. Come on, come on.
Now, this looks like a design run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that one's not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
18, Rodney, 18, count to 60, count to 60.
Here's Ward. Forced out wide. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
19 tight, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Now it's Ward. Quick hitting slant there. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. Pickup of 46 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Throwing, Ward. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
It is brought in the end zone. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Tennessee. That his first touchdown of the new year. Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Samuel, going to see what he can do. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Now he's loose down the right sideline. Racing to the end zone. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Washington. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
On the ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Buffalo Ace, Dragon 6, tag, 19, look, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll find his receiver, that's DK. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's complete to DK. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
60 Maverick, back to 60, trap 60, trap 60.
Ward to throw again. He's into space past the 25. And he'll be taken down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Again, it's Ward. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
Throwing again is Ward. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Buffalo 18. Top 19. Here we go. Here we go. 18. Cougar 19.
To the air again. Ward. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That is hot in the middle of the end zone. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Commanders 6.
Just 1 second remaining in this 1st half, and they will kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Lions. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Jim Ray DK now to return it. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got ready? Three.
On first down, they'll start out with Singleton. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Play fake, now Ward to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Second and 10.
Warriors 70. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Titan first down.
Ready? Check out.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
Back to throw is Ward. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Set up. 19 Tigers.
Now Daniels. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Go check. Go check. Unlock right.
They'll give to Krosky Merritt running left. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Commander's first down.
Buffalo
First and
18.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Right back to Krosky Merritt. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. That is intercepted. A big hole. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. Stop. Go.
On 1st down, Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to pick the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ready. Cougar 19. We got it. Ready, right?
They'll go. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down for Tennessee. Play action. Ward. Quick throw, taken in, and he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Singleton trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Michael, I swear, I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, no.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Titans add on to their already sizable lead.
Commander is 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Williams now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this version.
With a quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Hey, hey, check that. Come on, come on. Buffalo 18, Panther 60, Panther 60, Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
On the ground, here's Singleton. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Out of the gun, Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans will add one more onto their big lead.
Commanders 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. Go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah! 79. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Daniels now on first down. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. High throw, but it's reeled in. And And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's got another one. Touchdown Titans. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Aubrey is good with the extra point. And the Titans stretch things out even further.
Commanders 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
36-yard line.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Third, they need 8.
19, 18. Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready? 60 by 6. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Daniels. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
18 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
First and 10 at the 17.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Daniels now going to look to throw. Flush to his right. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown, Washington.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go. Set. 18. Bravo 80. 19 Lions.
One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll run out of the gun with Singleton. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And the Titans
A tight end in motion now. On first down, they'll stay with Singleton on the ground. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll send a tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
19 tight.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point, it is blocked. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Third and inches.
Here we go.
They'll throw with Daniels. Now pass deep for McClure. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
5 yards on the play.
Not only, and now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there.
Ready.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Warriors set.
Throwing again. Daniels. Right side. Catch made by McClure. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
36 yards.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
3-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles.
They'll run with Kurski Merritt. This defense, backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Leads to second and goal.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Chink Okonkwo was the intended receiver.
Third and goal.
And now 3rd and goal coming up.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Throwing now, Daniel. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Out of the gun, here's a give to Singleton. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. It's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. And they blocked the kick. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.